morning and or afternoon, depending on where you are. Still morning for us. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing. We're going to talk about our 1K giveaway. I'm still getting that audio distortion. That's crazy. That was happening earlier, and it didn't start at the beginning. So I'm still not quite sure what's causing it. Yep. Still not quite sure what's doing it, but hopefully I'll figure that out at some point. Alright, so as for the next part of our live, earlier we decided that we are going to do a ported slide for the 1K giveaway. So we're looking at the SM19 Viper or the SM19 Turbo. So we'll start the poll on that. We'll see how you guys think about it. For those of you that don't know, the Viper is our Gen 3 ported slide with 3 windows. And the Turbo is a Gen 3 ported slide with 1 window and then front grip serrations. Rejoined the Marine Corps and becoming an 0311 and MARSOC Raiders Marine Forces Special Operations Command. And I won't be able to be in your streams anymore. Cool. Go forth, man. I did my time. "10 years of it in Azkaban." No worries, dude. You have to do what is good for you. You have to do what you believe in. Army. Brother was also Army, and one of our employees was also... Let's see, who all do we have? We have some infantry, some combat medics, some legal eagles, some pogue type people. I forget what the sailor did. Good group of people overall. Time in Afghanistan, Iraq, the Iraqi-Kuwaiti border, COVID mission, Canada, Ireland, Belgium, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Oh, fuck no, man. I was a pogue as shit. My brother was a combat medic. Knew plenty of Rangers. Was not a Ranger myself. Brookside, how goes it, man? We are discussing our 1K giveaway and which slide it should be, Viper or Turbo. I don't judge, man. Everybody's service is different. I know infantry who've never deployed, never did shit. I know cooks who stacked bodies. Cook has a Bronze Star V, stacks some bodies on a convoy. Wild shit. Oh, right on, man. Let's see. I was legal. Big Stiff was combat medic. Our resident parts changer guy, he was 0311. What did the sailor do? She did something on ships. I don't remember what she did. Yeah, so we got a wide range of experience. I spent some time with the 101st. Did some transport stuff with the 82nd for a little while. Spent some time with some 1st Armor guys. Our section and the Marines next to us got to a fist fight with the Turks and the Spaniards, so that was fun. So, you know, just USA. Yeah, we had Marines next to us when I was in Kuwait. I also worked with a few when I was in Virginia. Oh, you know what I think? I think I know what's causing the distortion. At least on my end. I don't think you guys are getting any, but I'm getting distortion on my end. Let's see. Okay. Refresh. Cancel. Come on, cancel the program. Yes, confirm exit. Okay. Now let's play and go live. Alright, is it working? Am I audible? Nope, I'm still getting some audio distortion. It's a little better, but... Interesting. Oh well. That's a tomorrow problem. I don't know if I'd call it more olive green. I'd say the mil-spec OD green is more olive green. The Jesse James green is more of a forest green. Just 10 worst. What's going on, man? I've met people from everybody so far. No major joint missions or anything like that. Just interactions. The Marines were right next to RAO. The Navy was a little ways away. Had to head over to the Air Force Base every time you get a chance. Just any of the air bases. Because they had better food. So, if you could bullshit a reason, you went over there, you got better food. It should still look pretty good with olive. Let's see here, olive green. Yeah, if it's any one of these on the olive green palette, it should still look pretty good with that, as long as it's not too light. Because the Jesse James Eastern Front green is kind of a foliage, I don't know, a foliage green. Where's my Jesse James? There we go. You got the complete, right? I just compare it to what our photos show, and that should be good. Here we go. Yeah, kinda. I mean, and it also depends on, you know, the material. Like, so if I go to the Cerakote website, there we go. Cerakote. Where's your photo, Cerakote? Oh, why does Cerakote think I'm in Europe? What the hell? I'm not even using VPN today. Here we go. So here's like what it looks on polymer. Yeah, complete's not a bad deal. Though if you've already got your own parts, or if you have different parts in mind, yeah, then definitely go for the stripped. We just don't do as many discounts on the stripped, on the completes, because there's not a whole lot of profit on the parts kits. So if we start doing discounts on the parts kits, we start losing money. Oh yeah, because you got a Jesse James Viper, right? Jesse James Green Viper. Yeah, I feel that, just 10. I'm working. I mean, not working, but working. I consider this part of the job too. Yeah, I like that slide. I like that color. And we chose that. Let's see, what are we looking at here? We're at 67% on the Viper and 33% on the Turbo. So for the Viper, 3 ported windows. For the Turbo, 1 ported window with front grip serrations. So when we hit our 1K, you know, should we give away a Viper or a Turbo? Oh man, that was on sale for 4th of July. Each one of those is different. The process to make it. No two slides look exactly the same. What's this guy want? Plus free shipping, huh? I'll think about it. Yep, once we hit our 1K, so, you know, like and sub, get part of that 1K giveaway once we get there. And we will give away a gun slide that is legal in all 50 states. You must be an American. We can't ship it out to a non-US address. Yeah, it depends on the day, depends on what I carry. Sometimes I carry a Ruger, sometimes I carry a Glock, sometimes I carry one of our own builds. I was carrying a 357 for a little bit there. But yeah, Glock 19 is a good carry. Really anything that fits your hand well and that you're comfortable training with is a good carry. Sometimes I carry the helmet most often. Though once in a while I will carry a Leonidas. And we have several in reserve right now that I'm looking at making one. Be one of my, at the very least, if not a regular carry, a range carry. I just don't know exactly which color I want to make it. Something maybe a little flashy, something to show off. It does start conversations. Like, I once brought my cowboy gun to the range, and yeah, just to start a conversation. Just a Ruger Vaquero and 45 Colt. And people are like, oh, hey, look at that. Let's see. Glock FDE Flat Dark Earth H Series 261 Cerakote matches. Okay, there we go. I gotta send some more slides off to RB Tactical Market. Let's see here. I'll drop his link in the description. You guys can check him out sometime. Or drop his link in the chat, I mean. There is a one-of-one Stiffler slide out there where the design was made and there's only one that exists in the entire country. We might turn that into a future slide. But yeah, if you guys want to get in on this giveaway, like and sub. We'll be doing that sometime in the near future once we hit 1K. We'll be giving away either a Viper or a Turbo. Color to be determined. It's a unique design. It's ported, but it's different than everything else that we have right now. I don't know when we'll do it, if we'll do it even. The Flash and the Leonidas are on hiatus. We've got one company out there that's copying our Flash right now. And the Leonidas was being copied, but it seems to have disappeared. On top of that, we got to focus on some other slides. Kind of scale it back a little bit, you know. Because we had 6 different 19 slides with potentially a 7th on the way. And it's like, all right, let's scale back the 19s, work on the 17s, and then we got to work on the 43s after this. And these are a bit harder to make, as you can imagine, with the way the windows are. Deburring is harder on the Leonidas slide than it is, you know, on a Viper. Just takes more effort. And when you're trying to crank out a few hundred a week, extra deburring time adds up. Oh no, and it still breaks our brains sometimes. We don't proclaim to be experts, we're still learning. But we are getting good at what we do. Not yet. We'll be making some for the 43, hopefully this year. Thanks for stopping by, Stanley. And like and sub if you want to get in with our 1K giveaway. We'll be giving away a Viper slide or a turbo slide, so long as you are a legal U.S. resident. We cannot ship outside of the United States. We can ship to U.S. territories. So, you know, Puerto Rico, Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands. Thank you. We mill them out of 17.4 stainless steel, out of bars like this. We don't use blanks. We completely make them ourselves. It's just bare. We don't actually sell them like this. It still needs to be sanded. It still needs to be cleaned and then Cerakoted. You can actually still see tool markings on it prior to sanding. The pale ale. Not yet. We might do Cerakote work in the future for people, but right now we don't do custom work. Yeah, we know some people who have polished them, and we do sell them raw to businesses. We just don't sell them raw individually. Because they're ordering like 10 or 20 at a time, and they're going to do their own custom work to it. Oh, took me a minute there, Marine. Thanks. It's more like Duracoat, but better. So you've still got to mix in the liquid, you've got to mix in the activator, you've got to do the right ratios, shake everything, and then you've got to spray it through an air gun. And then depending on the series of Cerakote, it's either an air dry or sorry, an air cure or a heat cure. So either let it air dry or you let it oven cure. And oven curing could be, depending again on the Cerakote series, anywhere from 200 to 500 degrees. C series is an air cure, air dry Cerakote, and we won't be using that. We primarily use H series and F series and some FX series. So all of those are oven cure. Oh, you're going with FV? Right on, man. eBay changed their thing where you get notifications about order delivered, and it makes me think, did I order something? But it's just people we've delivered or people we've shipped stuff to. Like, which is great. I love knowing stuff got there, but when you ship out, dozens of slides, it's like, wait a minute, did I order something? Oh, it's fun. Okay, yep, self-shipping. I gotta do a weight on this slide. Alright, what are we looking at? Should be the same exact weight. 9. And 9. Excellent. That's something that goes on through the process too. You go through and you weigh things, you go through with calipers, you get measurements, and if something's off, if anything's off, you got to check the whole line. It's like, all right, where did this problem start? How many slides are affected? And we've known a few manufacturers that did not do that very well. And so they get products that get sent out to customers that are out of spec. And, granted, we're all human. Anybody can make a mistake. But you just try to mitigate it as much as possible. Yeah, we'll keep it there. Okay, now I just gotta upload the photos. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We are doing a 1K subscriber giveaway, where we'll be giving away one of our Viper slides and one of our turbo slides, not and. I'm not that generous. Want to get you all back to the range, but not that generous. $6.24 on the subscribers. Thank you. Just 376 to go. And we will ship to all 50 states and most of the territories. We will not ship to American Samoa. Our slides are for 9mm pistols, and those are not allowed in American Samoa. So while the slide itself is technically legal, we're just not going to bother. Two-way is the way, yeah. Okay, which one are we going to do first? The flat dark earth? We're going to do the flat dark earth. Yeah. Hey, Focus, welcome back, man. Talking about our 1K giveaway. Not bad, not bad. Always more work to do, but trying to make time for these lives. Chat people up, answer questions. There we go. Alright, let's get these uploaded. Sending some stuff off to RB Tactical. Which we've got a wholesale agreement going on with them. So they buy some of our slides and they sell them on their site. Or on their eBay page, rather. There we go. Yeah, I did not want to do that. All right. All right. Hey, FE Ordnance. Yeah, I'm trying to. Trying to make it a daily thing. Make it part of life. I mean, what are we at right now? 4:01 on the watch time? $400 new subscribers. Not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Oh, I feel that. Thankfully, we got the kids with the grandparents today. $400 more subs. We do that 1K giveaway. Kind of got a wheel going. I think this is what we'll use, or something similar to it. Most of these people are channels we're following or interacting with, or people we're interacting with. So it's going to be a much bigger wheel. Hey, you don't get to win twice. What the hell? Alright, that's getting weird. Might need to tweak something here. Yeah, I do wish they'd watch some of our content more. We've actually slowed down content creation. Yeah, shorts seem to do okay, especially if it's vertical content shorts. Alright, let's shuffle this. There we go. I had it alphabetical ordered, but... Hey, I know that guy. All these are channels or people I interact with, so feel free to like and sub to them too. Maybe this is how I'll give away small stuff. Do like patches and things. Fluffy Bunny... Wait, is Fluffy Bunny Arsenal in here? Hold on. Typing one-handed. This is some bullshit. Alright, there we go. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal in the mix. Hey, Brookside wins. Nothing. Nothing. Be nice if I spelled it right. I don't know, I think this wheel might work. Setting up for the future 1K giveaway when I get 1K subs on YouTube. Right now the wheel just has people we interact with on YouTube and Rumble and wherever else. Yep, seeing how the wheel works. It's going to have a lot more people on it, I imagine, because we'll do a live giveaway. But yeah, that's that. And we're going to be giving away either a Viper or a Turbo. That's to be decided. So the SM-19 Viper or the SM-19 Turbo. Oh, what do you guys think? We got 60% saying Viper, 40% saying Turbo. Okay, there we go. Get this sent off to RB Tactical. Now we just got to figure out color. We'd already decided ported, non-ported, so we're going to do ported. Now we just got to figure out if it's the Turbo or the Viper. What color should we do? What do you guys think? And of course, we've got a wide array of colors. Yeah, just for the Viper alone, I mean, what do we have? Will we do custom or not? That's another question. Will it be a single color? Will we do something special? Okay, that's what we'll decide in the next poll after we figure out Turbo or Viper. We will figure out specialty slide or single slide. Oh, thank you, Fluffy. Thank you. And drag all your friends kicking and screaming, because I want some random dude. I want some random dude to get this slide. Let's see, what do we got? Jesse James Green, Battleship Gray, Burnt Bronze, Graphite Black, Shimmer Aluminum, Habanero Red, NRA Blue, Space Worn, Gold, Sig Pink, Green Mamba, Arctic White, Bright Purple. Oh yeah, you can see it. So here we have the Viper, which has a slight front grip serration behind the ported windows, in which we have 3. And then the Turbo has all front grip serrations, there we go, and only a top ported window. Let's see, keep going on with those colors. We have Hunter Orange, Desert Sand, Tungsten, Glock Flat Dark Earth, Sniper Gray, Burnt Bronze. Wait, is Burnt Bronze on there twice? Oh, I see, Burnt Bronze is 17 and 19. Me being silly. But then specialty slides. I don't know, we could do Zombie Green, which will be Green Mamba, and Flex, Specs, whatever, of USMC Red. Or maybe we do a lightning slide, like this white lightning right here. But we could also do purple lightning, red lightning, silver, gold, blue, Hey, Patriot Arms, what's going on? Fuck the ATF. Could do a camo slide, woodland camo, kind of the swampy. I think it's like more of a swamp camo. I don't know, but we call it the OD camo, cow camo, Arctic camo. We need to do a desert camo sometime. Hey, Patriot Arms, we're doing a 1K giveaway. So once we hit 1K subs, we'll do a live, and we will pick a random person to get one of our slides. Probably use this wheel, I don't know. Hey. Oh, you almost won, Patriot Arms. Almost won again, Patriot Arms. Flying Rich. I already gave him a slide. I feel that, Fluffy. I feel that. Alright, let's wipe these. Let's see, that's going to be one of the white slides. That's going to come in at 9 ounces. Okay, let's change that. The poll is currently on whether or not it should be a Viper, which has 3 ported windows, or a Turbo, which has front grip serrations and a top window. Now, the Viper does have a partial front grip serration, as you'll take note there. You have to like and sub Quack Smoker, and we are going to do, once we hit 1K, we'll do a live where we do that giveaway. So you'll have to be in that live to be part of the giveaway. And then after the 1K, I don't know, maybe we'll do a 3K giveaway, a 5K, a 10K. I don't know. Yep, like and sub to Stiffler Manufacturing. We make Glock-style slides out of 17-4 stainless steel. Mill them all out. 1 million subs, holy crap. I might go crazy. I need a lot more moderators. Okay, let's see, and that is, yep, that's correct. Where's that white slide? Not that one, this one. Yeah, I will make sure to let people know we have a very big one scheduled. We'll probably let people know like a few weeks in advance. Arizona. Stiffler Manufacturing operates out of Arizona. Take note of Cerakote run on muzzle. No additional scratches or scuffs on the Cerakote, as well as a machine line on the muzzle. There we go. There we go. Some people are really bad at looking at photos and seeing if there's, anything going on. So this guy was asking for some description. Which means he's very bad at Where's Waldo. Or, those pictures where it's like, find the sniper, find the leopard. We sold quite a few of the blems, Fluffy, but eBay's not listing our next batch of blems. I don't know why. Like, they're just sitting there in like a limbo. They don't do this with anything else. Like, if I were to list anything, like a tool, like if I were to put a hammer, they'd post it within the hour. But any kind of gun parts, sometimes it takes a few days. Which is just aggravating. Okay, let's get all these white ones listed. If you guys are looking for some of our old slides or blem slides or discontinued colors, head over to RB Tactical Market on eBay. He has some of our old stuff as well as some of our discontinued or blem stuff. And if he sells his product, he keeps buying more of our product, so it's a win-win. Oh, those did not post. That's weird. No, we don't do any custom Cerakote painting, Patriot Arms. We have considered it a few times. We're just not ready to do it for people. Also, we're trying to figure out how to mitigate, how shall I put this? The dregs. The people are like, oh yeah, thanks for the Cerakote work, but it wasn't quite what I looked for, so, I want a refund. I've talked to a few different companies where they have that kind of issue pop up from time to time. Some have outright demanded, well, oh hey, you ruined my slide, but I want to keep it, and by the way, you need to pay for a new slide for me. So that's something we got to figure out. And I know other sellers that there's certain cities they won't even sell to anymore. They won't ship to. Because they seem to keep getting lots of chargeback scams, lots of missing mail scams. And it's like, is it everybody from there? No, but once you start getting a pattern of it and it starts costing you money, businesses stop selling to certain places. Which sucks for all the honest people, but it's just unfortunate. It is what it is. me some fizzy water. It's kind of like those places where they have like the Walmarts and stuff that are just abandoning them, and the Targets. Hey, Norbert Woods, thanks for joining us. We don't have anything for the Taurus. Right now we make slides for the Glock Gen 3 19 and 17. And we're working on the 43. Sorry about that. I figured there might be a brief interruption when I did that. Oh yeah. Their username is RB Market. They didn't initially sell gun parts, and they started out with like collectibles, but they moved on to Militaria, and then they started moving on to gun parts. So I think they're slowly changing their brand up a bit. I have not opened the Wolf EDG yet. I have tested out the Wolf X Pro. Actually, let's pull that out. I'll do a quick magic trick here. So that's the Wolf X Pro on our SM19 strip slide. The internals are an ELD performance barrel with an SCT manufacturing parts kit on top of a PSA dagger. Thank you, Patriot Arms. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good one. I put 200 rounds through it. It works great at an indoor range, but I really want to take it outside and trash it up a little bit, see what happens. As for the EDG, I plan to do an unboxing video with it, and then I'll take it to the range and do the same thing. Sunday. Yeah, Fluffy, like RB Tactical, they have some of our sky blue slides. They're the only place you can get them now. They have the last of them. So if that's a blue you like, they're the only place you can get them. We know some. I think they're all blend, but still. We had some people who liked them. They just did not sell as well as other blues and other things we did. And it's like we need to keep inventory constantly rotating. Especially when a lot of things are like made to order. Once stuff starts piling up on shelves, because like a cancel order or something like that, things got to keep moving. Oh, what, the white slide or the blue one that I was talking about? Yeah, and if any of you want to get in on that 1K giveaway, you just have to subscribe to Stiffler Manufacturing. Once we get to 1K, we're going to spin the wheel from everyone that's in our live, and some lucky winner is going to get a slide, so long as they're a U.S. resident. As long as you're an American. I will not ship to Brazil or, Thailand or wherever else people keep asking us to ship to. That's not happening. Pakistan sometimes. Yes, they will. They will, Quack Smoker. Actually, we test our slides on Glock OEM as well as PSA, SCT Manufacturing, and Polymer 80. That would look good on a blue, or the blue on a white frame. That would look kind of good. But what do I know? I used to think the periwinkle was a really badass blue, and did not sell very well. I know nothing. Awesome, thanks. I'm glad to hear that, Quack Smoker. I get weird little bits of distortion on my end. And it looks like I need to update the warranty again. Every time an issue comes up, I'm learning a new thing. Let's see, we have a 7-day unopened product return policy, a 14-day inspection and return policy, a 60-day complication troubleshooting return policy, and a limited 1-year warranty for individuals. To add one more thing to it, I think. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for the likes and subs. It's greatly appreciated. So it looks like on the Viper we're at 62%, and on the Turbo we're at 38%. So this is our second poll regarding this Viper and Turbo. So it looks like we might be going towards the Viper. Which, for those of you just joining us, the Viper is an SM19 Gen 3 slide with 3 ported windows. And the Turbo is an SM19 Gen 3 slide with front grip serrations and a top ported window. Oh, and I realized I just made a mistake. Magic trick. I knew I was going to do that someday. There we go. What is the shimmer-like metal flake or blasted bare metal? What do you mean, Fluffy? Are you talking about the shimmer aluminum Cerakote that we have? Or are you talking about the bare slide? Because the shimmer one, that's an H series Cerakote. I can pull it up on the website. It's H158. Yep, H158. But it is a Cerakote with metallic flake in it. Oh, I see. No, it looks more like a kind of like a sandblasted metal. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's listed as a blem, and it has a channel liner in it, but it's not really a blem. It was. I'm struggling. Hold on. Let me look at the email traffic real quick, because I think I know exactly what this slide is. Yeah, okay, I know exactly. Yep. Okay, so if this is the one I'm thinking it is, a customer ordered it for a complete, but then canceled their order after we put the channel liner in it. So we ended up selling it off to RB for as like a blem, along with his other wholesale orders. So it'll already have the channel liner installed. I think, pull this crap up real quick. I think it still has the note on it, too. Scrolling. Yeah, that dude's got a lot of Funko Pops. Is this it? Yep, here it is. Shimmer aluminum. Oh, yep. JJ made that. And she wrote Chanel instead of channel. What? They're talking about those prices. I mean, it is technically a blem, so. The helmet is this red one here. So it has front grip serrations and also top grip serrations. Not good for a ported barrel. KO Knives, what's going on? Talking about our 1K giveaway. There we go. Hey, my favorite, well, that one's hiatus. So let's stick with the ones currently producing and selling. Let's see, Viper, Turbo, Hellet, and Zoom. I gotta go with Hellet, and I gotta go with Viper. Oh, you were doing the... Oh yeah, I saw the giveaway knife. Looks pretty awesome. Flying Rich! Did he not pick up the phone? He might be in the shop. Sometimes we lose cell signal in the shop. I'm at the house right now. Even the Wi-Fi gets a little sketchy in there. Talking about our 1K giveaway, Rich. Let's see. We'll use you, and we'll use you, maybe? Strip slide, finish slide, Viper slide, standard. Okay, there we go. That should do well. Oh yeah, we're finally broke 600, so happy with that. We've got our little test wheel that we're going to use. They're all people we interact with or subscribe to, so feel free to check them out. Alright, you're not allowed to win twice in a row. That's bullshit. Brookside's still in here. Honestly, the list is missing a lot of people, but this was a quick little setup. Oh, Fluffy, you almost won. Hey, there's Eric Stockbridge. Yeah, the ordnance. Oh, Ginger Parent. Black Diamonds, Guns, and Gear. Oh, writing one-handed. You wish. It's going to be a 19. $904. There we go. Shooting gallery. I was watching his live earlier. Alright, screw you, J-Dog. You keep winning stuff. Hey, KO Knives. The gun guy. I don't know, I think this wheel will work just fine. It's almost good. Almost. But then you'd have to own a Glock. Or at the very least get a PSA frame. Oh, hey, we're on 21 votes. What are we at now? 62% says Viper. Okay. Okay, we're going with Viper, because this is our second poll asking about it. Interrupting Rich, you finally subbed? Welcome. Okay, now the question is, what Cerakote? $1K giveaway. SM19 Viper slide. Standard Cerakote, color, or specialty Cerakote color. And so specialty would be something like this lightning stencil here, where standard would just be a regular color. Man, we all broke. You think we're making money doing this? No. We're just in debt. It's kind of like definition knives or any small business I know. Everybody's in debt. I don't spend any money on YouTube. These are all natural likes and subs. I have spent money on Facebook, and I have regretted it. Except when we first started. That actually helped. We all want specialty colors. I mean, you could check out our specialty colors. We got a variety. Space Worn, lightning stencils, cow camo. You know, all kinds of stuff. His yacht filled with knives that he launches his Harrier jet off of. I don't know, maybe we could laser engrave it. Maybe we'll laser engrave 1K sub giveaway. We'll put it right there. Right there where the RMR cut goes. Helipad will work fine. You just need a vertical takeoff jet like the F-35B or a Harrier. Will what be cut? The slide? Yeah, it'll be a Viper, so. That's a sound. Oh yeah, all our slides are optic ready. If I ever have to laser engrave these slides, though, for, like, you know, serialization or something, where's a good example? Not you. You. Something like right here is going to be like FATF, and then it'll be a number. We'll fight that day, every day. But if it ever happens, that's going to be our serialization. Thank you all for sticking around with us. It's picking up a little bit as we're getting closer to noon. Maybe I should have started later. Sometimes it's hard to pick a time. I don't know. I know they're heat-resistant stencils. We get these from Tactical Penguin. Can't say I know how they're made exactly. Some sort of, I don't know, heat-resistant polymer cutout. All I know is that I know nothing. Oh, so close. So close. Instead, though, I mean, at this point, I might as well just make it myself. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to make it myself. I'm buffering, and buffering, and buffering. Buffering. Sharks with freaking lasers. Alright, we're just going to refresh that, because that's being silly. There we go. Kurt 24. What's going on, man? Talking about our 1K giveaway. We know it's going to be ported. We know it's going to be a Viper. And now we just got to figure out if it's going to be standard or specialty. And then Wheel of Morality. Turn, turn, turn. Earlier, Flying Rich wins. His slide's on the way. Johnny Propane recommends the Space Worn. Welcome back, Johnny. Oh, I didn't want to remove Rich. We'll just add him back on there. There we go. And shuffle, and shuffle, and shuffle, and shuffle, and shuffle. Okay, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, that one. Remove background. I'll just make this damn thing myself. that, man. Nope, I was so close. Stop being difficult. There we are. I want to naturally wear my slide. That's fair. What the fuck? I guess we're going to give you a break for the day. Jesus. Let's see, we're looking at 56% on the specialty Cerakote color, 44% on the standard. It might be a little minute. I mean, this, we've put about 1,500 rounds through. So you might need to shoot it a lot. And of course, where is it? Stiffler. Do a little bit of laser engraving on there. How'd that happen, Johnny? That's a cool sound. Make wind chimes out of the recheck slides. I'm fairly certain that's the AC. Oh, there you go, Johnny. Yeah, that'll do it. Stiffler slide ASMR. That's what's going to save G23. He's got one of our pink slides. And then people are going to laugh at him and be like, ha, you died by a pink gun. Oh, any of you guys got any slides you don't like? I got 2A veteran and I got, was it Don J? Anyway, I got two people trying to reach out and give out some slides to me in exchange for our slides. Nothing wrong with any guns, arguably. I mean, I don't want a Jennings, but I'm not going to knock somebody if that's all they own. So what do you guys think? Specialty Cerakote color or standard Cerakote color for this 1K giveaway? Black with pink accents. We have something like that, kinda. It is the pink camo, or it is the pink cow camo. The Camus. Maybe we should call it Strawberry Cow. I remember there was this poll a while back that X number of people believe chocolate milk comes from brown cows. And those people are out driving and shit, so... Or my favorite, that guy that thought strawberry milk was vegan. That was great. Being taken out by a cow print Glock, yeah. Moo. The utter audacity. Our pink guns are pretty cool. We currently use Sig Pink. We used to have Bazooka Pink. We used to have Sangria, which is like a reddish pink. But Sig Pink won out. Being utterly ridiculous. Let's see, we got focus in there. I should probably add, yeah, J Sharp 1776. We'll add him to the wheel. How many people can I add to this wheel? YouTube won't let you like the live stream? That's bullcrap. Currently I've got 14. It goes moo. There we go. Alright, let's save this. I'll have to make a thumbnail for this live talking about this giveaway. Let's see. Let's make the background black. And even the corner where it shows up, nothing. The ATF is on to you, man. They're on to you. They're on to all of us. There's too much freedom going on. Okay, let's just select that, remove that. Oh, thanks, Don J. Awesome. Oh, as soon as we get those, we will send the other ones your way. Yep, Don J is participating in our slide swap program. Alright, then let's which text am I going to use? Probably Calibri. Alright, let's check on that poll. 71% says specialty Cerakote color. Ooh, okay. 14 votes in. Oh man, you know you got to show those off. Okay, we're looking at specialty slide. All right. $1K SM. Let's see, $1K giveaway. SM19 Viper specialty slide. But the question is, which? Space Worn, Camo, Lightning, Zombie, or Speckle. Oh, can I only add 4 options? Son of a bitch. Space Worn, Camo, Lightning, and shice. Okay. I'm at 17 likes, 10 people in chat. Let's see what we are on the subs. 626. Straight up stitch in here. Ooh, this is where things get weird. Do you want the Space Worn, the Lightning, the Speckle Slides? I think I would also count Cookies and Cream as a Speckle Slide. That's a fun slide. Could be winner's choice. Excellent. Let's select. Let's get you in there. We'll add the rest after. Winner choice would allow it to match their grip. That's true. The slides are stripped unless you get a complete, and then it'll come with sights and UPK, barrel, etc. Seems like people like that Space Worn though. Only 374 to go. I wonder how fast we'll get that. A couple of weeks, maybe a month. What up, Focus? Okay, let's do that one. Bold, centered, white lettering. Well, at least we've narrowed it down. We're on Viper, we're on Specialty. Now we just gotta wait on the subs. We might do another giveaway with NDG training. Just waiting on some info on that. That you do, Focus. That you do. We actually just picked up PSA, 3 PSA frames for like $1.50. It's probably like $1.70 after shipping and taxes. Gonna be doing some testing with them. Hey, thanks for staying as long as you did, Fluffy. It's greatly appreciated. Sticker. Hey, Theo's Guns, what's going on, man? We're working on our 1K giveaway. A little over 300 more to go. I mean, almost 400 to go, but still. Now I just got to figure out what I'm going to do for my evening live, if I still do one. Right. Oh God, no. Okay, we got that saved. Oh, thank you, Theo. Oh, what, for like frames, J Sharp? $626 on the subs, 19 on the likes. It's greatly appreciated. And we're going to swap over to the wheel. This is the wheel we're probably going to be using. J-Dog, once again. Rando Wayne. These are other channels. Feel free to give them a look. They all got gun content. Or most of them, anyway. 2A veteran. Ghost. Got Gamage. He was at GunCon on the panel in Ohio. Brookside. John Crump News. Focus. Jay Sharp. The Gun Guy. Ghost. But yeah, this is probably the wheel we'll use for the giveaway. KO Knives. Nope, nope. Local prepper. It's teasing us. Patriot Arms. Yep. But that's the concept anyway. Okay, there we go. I think we have our thumbnail for this. We'll keep reusing for later. We're going to figure out the final details, Don J, but you have to be a subscriber, and you might have to be in the live that we're giving it away in. Otherwise, if it was just subscribers, I'd have to hunt down all 1,000 account names. which that'd be an issue. Because some of them are private, and so you can't pull their names. And I'd want it to also go to someone who's fairly active, too. There might be some room for rule bending if somebody's got something going on, but I'll talk with everybody about it. We'll see. Let's see. I got about we'll do 3 more minutes, 2.5 minutes, and then I'll cut this live. But just wanted to get the word out there. We are doing a 1K giveaway once we hit 1K. So subscribe, check out our lives. Once we hit 1K, we'll announce the live that we're going to do it on. And we got other stuff coming up too, like, I don't know, Glocktober. We might do something for that. Hey, Shoo. Kind of randomly. Sometimes we got to work in the shop kind of hard, but usually we have like an evening live, or sometimes we have lives early in the morning. Usually before I have to go into work or go off to the post office. The giveaway live will be an evening live, though, more than likely, to give other people, an opportunity to be there, because everybody's got work. I want to make sure as many people can pop in as possible. Let's see, what are we at now, metric-wise? I know the Reaper's doing a giveaway tomorrow. He's giving away gear. So things like belts and pouches and stuff like that. Ear Pro. So if you follow his channel, or if you don't, give him a sub, and he's doing some kind of giveaway tomorrow. Oh, right on, Sharp. There we are. Okay, yeah, we broke the 2-hour mark. Hey, thanks, Rich. Have a good one. All right, this is where I will end it. If you know anybody who wants to have a chance at winning a Glock 19 aftermarket slide, let them know to sub. Once we hit 1K, we will do the announcement on when we'll do that live. Maybe on a Friday night or something, or a Saturday, so more people can attend. But yeah, thank you all for popping in. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, stay 2A every day.